Let's see what that smell. Okay. So these start in September. I gotta zoom in a bit. Let me see if I can zoom in. Oh my god. What you said? The earliest date I see is like September 6th. Can't really see it well, but look like Carti's going on tour September, which leads me to believe that. Again, I don't have any inside information. I'm leading to believe that we all know there's a album coming. I'm imagining that maybe this album. You know, I always tell you about tours. People usually drop music before tour or after tour. Usually never in the middle of tour, right? This tour looked like it's going to be going on for a while. It goes from September to December. God damn. And I'm guessing this is the Opium Tour, right? It is, right? We see Playboi Carti, Ken Carson, Destroy Lonely, and Homicide Gang. What's Homicide Gang? Is Homicide Gang just them as a group? It's kind of cool. All right, so this is happening, and I can imagine there's going to be a shit ton of more dates if it's going to go all the way to December, because the dates I see here. Oh, never mind. Here's the rest of the dates. Oh, yeah, it does go all the way to December 4th. Wow. Yeah, I think we have a realistic possibility of getting some music before September then. I know Cardi fans have been waiting. I know early in the year I told you guys that based on the conversations I had, which I'll give up my source now. I talked to his label, and his label was like, "Yo, hey, it's coming." When did they say it was coming? Was it first quarter or second quarter? One of those. And it was like, it's coming for sure. Clearly, we're here in the middle of July. It ain't here yet. So that's probably him pushing it back. But the music should be ready. From what I'm hearing, it's ready. That's what I'm hearing. The music's ready. All right? All right. So we'll see how that kind of turns out and manifests. People haven't seen Cardi in a new while. I want to see what new styles and sounds and what's new he's going to talk about. I think Cardi's just one of the most intriguing individuals in music. And, yeah, I've been giving him a lot of props lately just because I feel like I always thought he was on, like, his own island, but I see everybody swimming to get to the island. It's like everybody's trying to get to the Cardi realm. So I've given him more credit. I'm like, shit, if you got all these other niggas wanting to be you, you must be the guy, right? Okay. Somebody says, you think the label gets to decide that? Well, I mean, the label works with them, right? You know, like, you got to realize, again, to some extent, whether it's a Cardi or Uzi, they obviously decide when their music's coming out, but they're not just showing up. Like Drake doesn't really work with his label at all, from what I know. Like Drake, like for example, For the Dogs, Drake is not cooking up like a release plan with them. Like Drake is probably gonna pop up like, yo, hey, I'm dropping this next week. Here's the music. That's it. Which, it's worked for him for a while, but I think it's also hurt Drake for a while doing that. Look at Taylor Swift, who I just covered that the re-release of one of her projects is doing 700,000